Good morning. Welcome to my word for the day. I'm Lee Watson. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business advisor. I'm an adventurer. An aspiring writer and teacher. And I love good words. I have words. I have words. Now, today is a little unusual. As I was driving here to the office today, I had a different thought. It wasn't simply about finding a word this morning, it was about an idea. And the idea had everything to do with goals and prayers for the goals. You know, well, let me just tell you first of all that the Virtues Project here has been instrumental in me learning and sharing all these good words and humility, serenity, peacefulness, trustworthiness, truthfulness, initiative, contentment, purposefulness, resilience, openness, courtesy, devotion, forgiveness, purity, charity, dignity, grace. I mean, just a whole bunch of good words. And so I thank the Virtues Project for that. Look them up. If you want to get your own set of cards, you can do that too. Just let me know. Okay. With all that said, today I want to talk about goals and I want to talk about prayers. And the reason that I put those two together is because for me, I have a routine. And every morning I get up and I have quiet time. I know not all of you have that, especially those of you who have little kids. You probably don't get that quiet time in the morning, but I do. I am at that stage of life where it's pretty quiet in the morning, and I listen to the Bible app and I learn a little bit more about um, God and the Bible, and I do other reading and I listen to positive stuff and I meditate, all that kind of stuff. And then when it's time to get up and get going, I'll it's time to take a shower. I take the last bit of my shower and put the water full cold. And while it's full cold, I think about all the things that I'm grateful for today. And it's so refreshing. It's such a great way to start my day. And so when I talk about prayers, I talk about the act of thinking about God and people and sending positive waves to everybody who needs them. Now, I also acknowledge, and I think I put it in the description, some people have choices, many choices, and some people don't. Some people are in survival mode. Their main activity during the day is to stay alive. Pray for those people. It's such I want to say a waste of human life to put people in that position, but it's real and it is the world that we live in. So while we may not be able to send food to every person in the world ourselves, what we can do, if nothing else, is pray for them. And I think there's power in prayer. I've seen it work in my life, and not always the way we want it to or the way we think it should. And that's partly because um, our view of the world is not necessarily the biggest, the best, the brightest, the real view. And so sometimes we have to just allow for things to be bigger than us. And in prayer, what we can do is just send out some positive energy to people and to be thankful for all the wonderful things that we do have. So uh, make good choices today. Think about this. Think about the power of prayer. And the reason that I mixed goals in there is because if we don't have anything to aim at, those of us who have choices, if we're not aiming toward some goal, and I recently did the word success, And Earl Nightingale, one of my mentors, the late Earl Nightingale, said that success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal or ideal. And that means that if you're moving towards something positive, um, you're acting successful. If you're not, you're not successful. And so think about that for a bit. And there was also a mentor of mine, the late Zig Ziglar, who said that, well, he said a lot of really good things. And by the way, all these personal development people, they all kind of have a very similar message. But Zig said one thing. He said, you can either be a meaningful specific or you can be a wandering generality. And that's where goals came in. He was big on goals. And so being a meaningful specific meant that you're actually working towards something. And if you can do that, if you choose to do that, I fully, with all my heart, believe that better things are coming for you, whether it's peace or success by whatever terms you choose to define it. Good things will come if you're thinking and doing things that are positive in nature. You're helping other people. Uh, it just, life works that way. If you want to talk more about this, let me put up my little banner thingy. If you go to businessbeyondnumbers.com/contact, you can choose a time and day that's available for me to just have a quick chat about it. It's a free 15-minute call. It's not a sales call. I'm not going to try to sell you anything. I'm just willing to talk to you. And as long as I have the available time, or I can make the available time to do this, I will. And so do that. Take advantage of that. Give me a call. If you want to talk about business, or if you want to talk about negotiating, you want to talk about goals, all of the kind of things that I know about, I'm happy to share. So give me a call. I usually provide a little disclaimer in that if you want to talk about brain surgery, I'm not going to be much help. Same with rocket science. Don't know much about it. But if you want to talk about something that I know a little bit about, let me know. Okay, well, with all that said, I believe in the power of thinking. If we get up in the morning and we start thinking, we take time to meditate. Again, I know some of you have a really, really, really difficult and stressful mornings. Maybe there's a different time of the day for you that you can do this. Maybe it's right before you go to bed. But spend some time actually thinking about your life and where you're going and where you're headed and why and what's important to you. Think about things that can be helpful to you and things that can be helpful to other people, and know that there's power out there to help you do the things that you want to do, but you do have to ask. You have to ask. You have to be in the game. You have to say, hey, I need help with this. And whether you're talking to God or somebody who can help you, like a financial person or an HR person or whatever it is, a lawyer, whatever, these people are out here and they're willing to help you. Sometimes you have to pay for it. Okay. Sometimes it's really worth it to pay for some things that you don't know how to do. If you're in small business, I call this the pro team. These are the team members who do things and know things that you don't know, that I don't know. I always have available an attorney, an accountant, a CPA for tax purposes, and a bookkeeper for the day-to-day stuff. And just a whole bunch of people that have specialties. And I suggest that you develop relationships with them. That's part of this whole goals piece of today. If you need help, ask for it. If you don't know how to do that, call me. Use that number. Use that businessbeyondnumbers.com/contact. book a free call and say, hey, I don't know where to start. Say, I'd sure love to improve things, but I don't know where to go with this. And chances are pretty good I can help you. So uh, again, take advantage of these things, and they really can make your life a better place. Okay, I've gone over time. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the sponsors who help us. I appreciate the people who watch this and send the little thumbs up and hearts and shares and leave comments. I still haven't figured out how to see live comments, but I'll see them after the show. And so please leave me a question, or again, book the call and we can talk that way. Let's be part of a bigger community that can be part of the solution in the world. We do good things, we help people, we help ourselves, we make this world a better place. So, all right, I'm giving you my typical reminder today. Do something nice for somebody else today. And if you have the resources, some of you do something really nice for a whole bunch of people today. But if it's only one, do something nice for one person. A smile, a hug, a cup of coffee, a breakfast, a lunch, a dinner, whatever you can do, whatever, using the resources that you have, um, do something good with it today and every day. So let's be that light in the world. Let's be that source of hope and joy and love and peace and patience and kindness and spread goals and prayer, and let's be the light in our little worlds. You know, we only have so much reach out there, but as we reach out to people in our sphere of influence, those people reach out into their spheres, hopefully, and that allows goodness to grow. And let's do that. That's a good thing. Okay, thank you for everything. Make this a great day. It is your responsibility to use your resources to make this the best day that it can be, and I hope you do that. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.